Welcome, welcome. Witam, witam. My queens and my kings, moje królewny i moje króle. We had a little delay. Miałem trochę, małe opóźnienie. Just prepare the tea and then we will be alone. Just you and me. Valkyria went home. Jeszcze tylko tutaj herbatę wlewam i wtedy będziemy samemu. Tylko ty i ja. Valkyria to poszła do domu.
You picked the very hard difficulty? Inspiring. I'll be sure to guard the main menu with my life while you go throw yourself into the meat grinder.
Let's continue. To idzie dalej. My queens and my kings. Moje królewny i moje króle. Welcome to Rodents Space Corp. Witam do gryzion albo korzelniczki w kosmosie. Okay, Eden is one of the biggest and mostly colonized. Widzicie, Eden to jeden z największych i najludniejszy spośród skolonizowanych księżyców. Welcome to Eden. Witam do Eden. Okay, za każdym razem, gdy awansujesz na wyższy poziom, zdobywasz punkty, które możesz... Umiejętności są to znamy. Nothing new, just level up information. Kurwa. Ładunki wybuchowe, retoryka. Explosives and talking. będzie dobre. I think this will be useful. These are the non-available ones. To są tutaj te niedostępne. To stosujemy. Reputation for factions. To reputacja dla frakcji. The Anti-Clio Club. Cioteczko Klub. Albo Cioteczko Lub. Superosa. Okay, I don't know how to translate this. And some order. Or some guild. Tutaj mam jakiś zakon. O, jakaś sekta. Muszę tutaj coś ulepszyć. I have to change you something. Sterowanie. Controlling. Może trochę lepiej. Maybe a little bit better.
Records indicate that lockboxes, such as the two housed in this dispenser, were originally part of a failed smuggling operation. Special lockbox keys are needed to open them. After discovering the first lockbox, Agent Ibarra installed this dispenser to house additional lockboxes, which may be located throughout the colony. Unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Agent Ibarra deprioritized its repair in order to focus on rescuing you, Commander.
Brzmi jak wymówka. Sounds like he would try to talk himself out.
Theorizing. Extracting the contents from the first lockbox may disencumber the dispenser, allowing it to return to normal operations. This unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander.
Dzięki, Valerio. Zaoszczędzi mi to trochę czasu. Thank you, Valeria. This will save me a little bit time.
Helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Auntie's Choice dematerializer within the first lockbox, which you may find useful in the discreet disposal of bodies, Commander.
Znasz mnie aż za dobrze. You know me too well.
An Earth Directorate agent prepares for all eventualities, including but not limited to unpremeditated murder. Additionally, the second lockbox's contents may contain parts to upgrade your Valerie unit. Upgrades are recommended to improve your experience of Valerie.
I don't know how to translate this. Odrobina miłości chyba by ci się przydała.
Please do not attempt physical intimacy with your Valerie unit.
Chodziło mi tylko o to, że jesteś bardziej pobijana niż pamiętam, Valerio.
This unit may suffer occasional wear and tear in the course of performing its operations. Routine maintenance is required.
Whatever allows you to function. Cokolwiek pozwoli ci funkcjonować.
An upgraded Valerie unit will boost the team's overall level of effectiveness by an estimated 87.3%. Please be on the lookout for any additional lockboxes, which may be stored here for your convenience. Congratulations on your acquisition of the dematerializer. The dispenser is now functioning normally. Your ability to conceal homicides has also been increased by 85.9%.
Dobra, może się przydać. This can be useful, hopefully. Welcome to Paradise Island. Witam Ciebie na wyspę raju. Nie wiem, zapomniałem, jak to się nazywa. Do rajskiej wyspy.
No offense to Val, but it's real nice having someone watching my back who ain't in constant need of recalibration. Anyway, need something, Commander?
Chcę skorzystać z Twojej umiejętności inżynierskich. I want to use your engineering skills.
Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
No, very useful. Bardzo przydatne. We cannot produce anything. Nic z tego nie możemy produkować. This is our new weapon. Nasza nowa broń. Chyba nasz statek. I think this is our ship. Whoa.
See that thing in the sky there? That'll be the Vox relay.
Vox stations serve as key communication hubs for the Protectorate. Unauthorized visitors are likely to be shot or hanged on site.
That's why we're headed to Fairfield first. Less chance of us getting shot while picking up the Breeze trail.
Oh! Our ship is gone. Nasz statek chyba odjechał. A jakiś inny to był. Oh, this was another one.
At the risk of sounding glib, that ain't a good sign.
Correction. The sign seems to be functioning nominally.
Can't say the same for the trooper.
Szczerze, nie byłoby łatwiej, jakbyśmy wszyscy próbowali się pchać w kosmos. Zamiast się kłócić tutaj na świecie. No ale niestety niektórzy ludzie muszą wojny prowadzić. Yeah, honestly, wouldn't this be easier if we would try to push all together into space? Fortunately, humanity has to make war. We like to sabotage ourselves. Chyba ludzie lubią się sabotować samemu.
Get the water in, I'll take care of him, Commander. Combat! Hey! Got a distraction for you!
Okay, where is our main function? Gdzie to nasza główna funkcja? Okay.
Company. Must be from that ship on the landing pad.
Whoa there, go-getter. Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a yay-saying protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all.
What? Okay. I have to translate this, sorry. To muszę sobie przetłumaczyć. Niemiecki? Angielski. Sorry.
Siema.
Siema, waleczne. Spróbujemy to tutaj. Jestem tępicielem pszczurów. Dostałem zlecenie od twojego przełożonego. I'm the rat exterminator. I received a recommendation from your superior.
Huh. Really? Everyone knows we're cultivating our sprat population for a new deep-fried snack line. So I refuse to fall for such a ham-handed attempt at dissemblance. Look, we're Auntie's choice. Lying's fine. We downright admire it even, if you pull it off. Next time, try a little harder. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way.
Czy to miasto oferuje jakieś towary i usługi? Is the city offering some goods and some services? Services. Usługi.
Oh, we got everything. One of them, at least. Clinic's over there on your left. Watering hole's a bit down on the right. Market's a straight shot down the lane.
Nic ciekawego. Nothing interesting. Is this normally that the auto machines are shooting on humans that are going to the city? Czy to normalne, że automaszyny strzelają na ludzi, co zamierzają iść do miasta?
On the way from the landing pad? Had a convoy out that way. They're overdue. See any sign of them?
Widziałem tylko ciała i wraki. I have seen only corpses and the... How was it called? The shipwrecks, I think. Or the wrecks from the machines, sorry.
Damnation. I had a friend on that detail. He always carried this, keepsake. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
Nie, chyba już pójdę. Honestly, no. I think I'm going.
Before I forget, I have standing orders to send all newcomers to Minister Milver Street. He's in the town hall. That'd be the one with the giant hologram on it. Can't miss it. Once again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance on Eden.
To więc witam Ciebie do Fairfield. I'm welcoming you to Fairfield. I co tam słychać u Ciebie?
Holler when you're ready for me, Doc. I'll be over here. Definitely not in excruciating pain.
With 110% of your daily chemicals and preservatives.
Keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see. Mark my words, when my deal comes through, I'll have enough bits to own this place.
That guard wasn't being ironical about the giant hologram over town hall. Well, guess we ought to go acquaint ourselves with that minister like she said.
just any choice when you could choose Auntie's choice. Remember, Auntie knows best.
Koleczny, jakbyś jeszcze był? Co tam słychać u ciebie? Jakby co teraz mamy najpierw ten stream, wtedy będzie Mountain Blade i wtedy na koniec ten Tales of the Shire. Wtedy jutro Kingdom Come. Tu mamy rzecz na sprzedaż. Here we have our selling stuff.
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like? Well, if it isn't a new face in Fairfield. What I meant to say is that we now have the new improved Purple Berry Crunch. Now with 10% more flavor. Or was it crunch?
Your advertising talk is clearly needing some skill, but thanks for the welcoming. Reklamowa gadka wymaga dopracowania, ale dzięki za powitanie.
Of course. Though I must also apologize for my inappropriate courtesy a moment ago. You're here for delectable discountables, not my pointless observations. Anyway, let's try this again. Welcome to More Perfect Goods, a proud Auntie's Choice franchise. How can I improve your day?
Show me your wares. Pokaż mi twoje towary.
Gladly. No better choice than Auntie's Choice.
Może coś ciekawego by miał. Maybe he has something interesting. To tu mnie ciekawi. Yeah, I think this would be perfectly for us. Where is the new weapon? Gdzie jest ta nowa broń? Jak to przecież ją kupiłem?
How can I improve your day the Auntie's way? I'm sure you'll find something that'll fit your liking.
Okay, my mamy to w torbie. We have it in our bag. This is just an upgrade. To tylko ulepszenie. Okay. Możemy tu kradnąć. We can steal here.
Being this close to DeVries feels like we're finally on track to set the universe aright. Anyway, need something, Commander?
We need your skills. Potrzebujemy twoją umiejętność.
Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
Where the hell is this? Gdzie to kuźwa ma być? Dobra, kupiłem coś za połowę moich pieniędzy. Yeah, I just bought something for half of my money. Thought it's a new weapon. Mam nadzieję, że to nowa broń.
Protectorate folk feel about all these little rifts. Auntie insists they're the next big money-making opportunity. Between you and me, I don't buy it.
We are told again and again that the rifts are merely a natural phenomenon, just cogs in the machinery of the universe, as we all.
Yeah, I don't buy that either.
Ectoplasm. Wait. Nope. Just taro excrement. Good. Heavens! Auntie, you scared the living daylights out of me. Shouldn't sneak up on a man like that. Good way to earn a bullet betwixt the eyes.
Am I sneaking, or are you just don't knowing what is happening around you? Podkradłem się, czy po prostu nie wiesz, co się dookoła dzieje?
Could be a little of both, I'll grant you. I've been so wrapped up in my business, I'd barely notice a ship dropping out of the sky if it didn't land on me. Guess I should apologize for all that hullabaloo before. Just mistook you for another unfleshly manifestation.
Unfleshly manifestation? Upiorna istota? What?
Look, I know how it sounds, like I'm a few crabbles short of a hurt, but just hear me out. It all started the other night. Saw a personage leaving the greenhouse, late. Figured it for Emily, but when I asked her about it, she didn't know what I was talking about. Happened again the next night. Gave chase that time, but lost him hereabouts. I turned a corner and they'd up and vanished.
That's everything that happened? To wszystko, co się wydarzyło?
More or less. Maybe I'm not telling it right, but believe you me, it was downright uncanny. Strangest part is that foodstuffs have also been disappearing from the greenhouse since we took Fairfield. You think it's all connected?
Myślę, że ten twój upór to najzwyklejszy złodziej. I think your issue is probably a thief.
Seems a mite unlikely, don't you think? No one in Fairfield's going hungry. Why steal when they could just purchase food at Auntie's fair market prices? Oh, it's definitely an extra-normal entity of some kind. Simplest explanation.
Rozejrzę się, zobaczę, czy zdałem coś znaleźć. I will look around. Maybe I can find something. Probably not, but let's hope it. Chyba nie, ale miejmy nadzieję.
I certainly won't say no to having a fresh set of lamps on the scene. Just be careful. Hate to see you disappeared like that foodstuffs.
Może tu wrócimy, jak będę miał lepszą umiejętność w tym hakowaniu. I think we will return here maybe if I have a better hacking skill.
This Moon Man character of yours, is he some kind of off-world deity?
No, just sort of a mascot.
I see. So, is it Auntie that you give your undying and unquestioning loyalty to, then?
Not exactly. I mean, Auntie is cunning and bold. I don't have a single bad thing to say about her. At least not out here in public. You know what I mean?
For once, I know exactly what you mean.
Kuźwa, ale gdzie jest teraz ta karczma? Where is now the tavern? Or the rat house? Albo gdzie jest ten ratusz? To pistolet, co można wytworzyć. Albo jakaś część, nie wiem. To coś, co możemy stworzyć, dobra. Okay, we can create this. This is making now again sense. Lubrykat, złom, sprężyny. Lubrykat, złom, sprężyny.
How can I improve your day the Auntie's way?
Maybe you have something. Może ty masz coś?
Like they say, a bit spent today is a bullet fired tomorrow.
And we are broke. Nie mamy dosyć pieniędzy. Dobra, jeszcze złom i sprężyny nam potrzebne. Yeah, we need 2 more resources. Okay, we will have to talk probably to someone in this building. Będziemy musieli chyba gadać z kimś tutaj w tym budynku.
Yet you see fit to keep me in a constant state of consternation. With each unauthorized act, you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection. Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain. Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. Should apply to join the Order of the Ascendant.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant, ill-advised forays.
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my 2 old canids. I loved those canids. You, on the other hand, are trying my patience. We don't want to try Auntie's patience, do we?
No, Auntie.
Yes, I thought not. Now, unless you care to see what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both of you cease your foolish maneuvering immediately. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Auntie.
Good. See that it is done. I will brook no more disappointments. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spine. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Hold a moment, Carr. When opportunity comes visiting, perhaps it's better not to riddle it full of holes. Our new compatriot may be of assistance.
A surprisingly good point. Especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger to happen to aid one of us. But which? Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milver Street's bluster soon enough. Come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes. Unlike him, I have some work actually befitting your time. I'll be waiting.
Alone at last. I never thought she'd leave. Now then, allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milver Street, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottiere, President of Promotional Material. Tell me, do you believe in signs?
Próbujesz mi coś sprzedać. Try to sell me something.
I sell to the gullible and impressionable. You, however, seem a mite too clever to buy what I'm peddling. No, friend, I've got something better in mind for you. I do not believe in signs. I believe in opportunities. Right now, at this moment, you and I have an opportunity to save countless lives. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island?
Hey, Niles! Do you think we can trust him? Hej, ty, Niels! Myślisz, że możemy się... No... Myślisz, że możemy mu zaufać?
With that hat? Absolutely not.
Is this a bad time to mention I can read lips?
I tried to find you someone. She's named Augustine de Vries. Próbuję tutaj kogoś znaleźć. O nazwie się Augustine de Vries.
I have some faint recollections of the fuzz beneath my hat. Perhaps I saw such a name amidst my perusal of the Protectorate domicile assignment records. The record room is in this building. You have my permission to peruse at your leisure. But surely a go-getter like yourself has more ambitious goals on our island. Share them with me, and we can brave them together.
Who said that I want you something? I am just a traveler. Kto powiedział, że ja czegoś tutaj pragnę? Ja jestem tylko podróżnik.
Tisk, tisk. I appreciate your devotion to remaining mum, but I simply cannot work with a freelancer who I do not intimately understand.
No, to szkoda. This is sad.
I see. Return when you feel more forthcoming.
Watch out for that Auntie Cleo. I know she don't look it, but she's more dangerous than she seems. Even the whole of Spacer's Choice couldn't outmaneuver her.
That work if you're looking.
Oh. Renting of residences. Wynajem rezydencji. Augustine de Vries. Dom, czerwone listwy, okrągłe okna. She has a house with some red stuff and round windows. But the window, only one is fixing. Jeden się zgadza, nie wiem, czy to jest jej domek. Mógłby też być ten tutaj. This could be as well the house. Okay. There is the localizator from the Vries. Remove it chirurgically. Chirurgicznie tutaj ta de Vries wyciągnęła swój lokalizator.
My cover story has worked. I am safely ensconced at the Vox station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. Seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me, though I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters. I thought my duties complete. Information gathered, reports filed, preparations made. I'd even created a fictitious identity and work transfer to Horizon Point Station well ahead of schedule, in order to keep anyone from tracking my movements upon commencing the mission. All that was left was the waiting. Or so I thought. Then, troubling information came to light. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the equations. While I don't understand all of it, I understand enough to know it is the truth. And I am the only one in a position to act upon it. Though it means the betrayal of my team and the duty I swore to uphold. But can I? I did it. They are all dead. And I am still alive. I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi, and so felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question. I can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes harder by the day as the rift anomaly grows in the sky. But it was all part of the plan. Wasn't it?
I can't believe this. Void me if I understand any of this. DeVries sold us out for what? Because of a few equations? Some dots and lines on a graph? Good fucking law. I mean, she wasn't a damn scientist. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking?
Wielu widziałem współpracowników, którzy padli ofiarą obsesji. I have seen a lot other researchers that have fallen into their obsession, or that have been dropping with their obsession. I don't know, this is hard to translate. I try my best.
Oh, yeah? And how many of those colleagues went and blew up a space station on account of it? Damn it! I never wanted to talk about this. I wanted to just leave it alone. Told myself, no point in dredging up the past. Should have known it wouldn't rest. DeVries may have saved me on Triangular, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too, back at the academy.
But have the others told you about her? Co ty inne o niej mówili do ciebie?
We all thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart, ain't a job she couldn't get done. And better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us.
No tak, ewidentnie udało jej się to, co sobie wymyśliła. Prowadzenie do naszej śmierci. Over dramatizing. Za dużo dramatyzacji z naszej strony. Yeah. So, in this evidence, or in the evidence, she could think about something unique. No. Jak to kuźwa przetłumaczyć nieraz? Yeah, she achieved what she imagined, leading to our death.
It's embarrassing now. How much worship we all put on her name. You put a tool in my hand, I would have built monuments to her. Figured my own career could be just that. Doing for others what she done for me. Never imagined I'd actually get to work with her. Me, some nobody from Triangular. And then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the cold, hard proof it wasn't. Law only knows why she trusted the order's numbers.
Okay, sorry, but I just say we use the professor's skill. Sorry, ale tylko powiem, że używamy skill profesora.
Ain't cynical if it turns out true. DeVries was willing to sacrifice us. I have to know what for. I mean, she always struck me as so pragmatic. Real sensible-like. Never figured she'd go all in on predictions from a bunch of monks. Done some good, too. Even I can admit that not everyone following the plan is a fanatic. But when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even killing them, that's worth questioning their virtue.
Our hands are as well not clean knives. We have killed people.
That's different. Everything we've done so far has been for the mission. To save everyone.
Podejrzewam, że ci z zakonu powtarzają sobie to samo. De Vries na pewno. I have the suspicion those from the guild, they are repeating the same. De Vries probably.
You forget we're on the same side here, Commander? I'm not the only one DeVries wronged. She robbed you of 10 years of your life. Don't you want recompense for that?
Oczywiście, że tak, ale zabicie jej nie zwróci mi tych lat. Yeah, of course, but killing her, this will not give me back the lost years.
No. But it might keep her from stealing more years from someone else. Or doing worse still. Whatever her plans, she started putting them in place while stationed undercover at the Vox Relay. Our next point of order ought to be getting in there. Reckon there's got to be someone on the island who can help us with that. Let's keep asking around. Friendly like. DeVries sure has some cheek putting the Earth Directorate symbol on her wall after everything she's done.
Okay, we make just a little break. Tylko zrobimy małą przerwę. Yeah, I think 2 or 3 minutes. Chyba tak 2 albo 3 minuty. Alright. Let's see how it continues here. Zobaczymy, jak tu idzie dalej. No.
Best keep your lamps lit for wildlife.
Hostile wildlife. Familial classification of Raptidon. Detected ahead.
I swear that wasn't planned.
Confronting threat.
Tank recharge!
O kurwa, to nie było planowane. This wasn't planned. O, mamy przedmiot ratunkowy. We have a rescue tool. Kurwa, uciekam. Ciś. Let's see if they returned some life points. No. Nie dostali zdrowia z powrotem.
Ready to waste it. On your command.
This was hard. To było naprawdę bardzo trudne. A w gęstej trawie możemy się lepiej schować. In this high grass we can hide a little bit better.
Whoa, Val. Watch where you're pointing that shooter of yours. You've been pitching a little unevenly.
Since the fastball incident of '97, automechs are not permitted to participate in tossball games, leagues, or tournaments.
I mean, your aim's been off. Wouldn't want me or the good commander here catching any strays.
When attempting to capture a stray animal, approach slowly and quietly. If the animal senses danger, it may grow aggressive.
You know what? Forget I said anything. You're doing great.
Ona ma tutaj naprawdę fajny domek. She has here a really enjoyable home.
We're closed.
Look at this. This seems to be a church. So, ma być jakaś kaplica. O, zestaw ratunkowy. We have here a rescue backpack. Zdobyliśmy tutaj jakiś puchar. We received here some kind of trophy. She's cooking. No to coś gotuje.
Did you not hear me? This place is closed. No learning today about how everything happens according to the obscure calculus of an indecipherable plan.
You are a friend of Augustine de Vries. Am I correct? Ty jesteś przyjaciółką Augustine de Vries, prawda?
Why are you asking? Who are you?
The people she tried to kill.
By the architect. I had no idea. I wish I could say it was unbelievable. I was afraid she was becoming a danger to herself and to others. But this is horrifying.
Yeah, imagine how we feel. Why don't you tell us where she is so we can make sure she ain't being a danger to herself or others?
And how are you going to do that?
That ain't something you ought to be concerning yourself about.
If you think I'm going to help you do what I think you're talking about, you are deluded.
I think we leave them talking. Chyba zostawimy ich dalej gadać.
I may be deluded, but you're lucky you ain't dead. Seeing how she seems partial to using her friends as victims.
Does she? It occurs to me that you have provided no proof of what you're accusing her of.
Why don't you take a long look at me? This is all because she betrayed us. Her team, her friends, even the one whose life she saved in Triangulum.
By the architect. You're Niles, aren't you? She mentioned you a few times, but refused to elaborate. All I knew was that she was fond of you, and that you were dead.
She was fond of me? Then why? She tried to kill me.
I can't say, but it may be one of the things she anguished over. An anguish I fear finally overwhelmed her, and could likely be what's driven her to her present course of action.
A jak dokładnie wygląda ten kurs? It's how this course of action is looking. Or how exactly is this course of action looking?
I wish I knew. It's nothing good, I can tell you that. I haven't seen her since before the corporatists invaded the island. I'm afraid she's going to do something terrible, but I just don't know what. Maybe none of this would have happened had I not introduced her to Victor.
Oskarżyłeś ją o konszachty z Wiktorem, prawda? KU. Ach kurwa, this is in translation a little bit harder. Now my phone is... I have to translate one or two words. Może 2 słowa sobie przetłumaczyć. Teraz komórka znowu się włącza. Oskarżyłeś? Kurczę. Okay, you accused her of collusion with Victor, am I right? Na pewno ona oskarżyła ją z konszachtami z tym Wiktorem.
How did... You saw her terminal, didn't you? Victor's an Order archivist. We were all friends for a time. But then, shortly before the schism, they started talking to some others inside the Order. That's when things became tense. I started to become uneasy, scared, really. She kept getting angrier with the Order the more she worked with Victor and her other contacts. On top of everything else, it became just too much for me.
She was always talking about this TV show? Czy ona bez końca gadała o tym serialu?
Among other things. For some reason, she was obsessed with the cliffhanger ending of Chapter 6. It was the one where capitalist fanatics brought complete destruction upon Arcadia. But you know how it works. It was somehow miraculously saved at the beginning of the next chapter. Didn't matter to DeVries, though. She just kept going over it and over it. Would have talked to a Crabble about it if there was no one else to listen. That, and the invasion itself, set her mind to dark things. I begged her not to go down that road again.
Again? Znowu?
She was so agitated when I first met her. Must have been 7, going on 8 years ago now. She never slept, didn't talk to anyone if she could avoid it. After we became friends, she began to change. Still bothered her from time to time, but I thought it mostly behind her. I couldn't watch her go back to how she'd been. Or worse.
So, how have you been meeting up with her? To jak ją poznałaś?
We became friends when she... Well, she saved me. I'd said something without thinking. Must have been distracted. We all know to watch every last word we say. For some reason, she interceded on my behalf with an arbiter. And she convinced him he didn't hear what he actually did. No one does that. Void, I didn't think anyone could.
Czy ona była w tym zakonie? Was she part of this guild?
We all were, originally, before the schism. But she never gave it up, even when it became illegal to even mention their name. Which was surprising with how angry she seemed to be getting with them, even as she was deep into scheming with Victor and the others. She even continued to sign her messages, "See you in the equation." It's all so confusing.
Mm-hmm. Is the Protectorate correct with it? That they are saying that the guild was happening anti-Clio with the invasion? Czy Protektorat ma rację, twierdząc, że zakon pomógł ciocieczce w inwazji.
No. But it had to be someone's fault, right? The Protectorate couldn't possibly have failed to safeguard the colony. Then they had to answer the accusations the Order leveled at them.
Wiesz może, co ona robiła w stacji Vox? Do you know maybe what she did in the Vox station?
What do you mean? It was where she worked, one of the Protectorate's communications hubs. She didn't speak of it much, at least to me. She may have spoken to Victor about it.
I see this friendship, it was not easy for you. Widzę, ta znajomość nie była dla ciebie lekka.
She ain't the only one.
It's difficult to explain. She spoke about things in unfamiliar ways. I felt her words to be freeing, at first. But slowly, I began to feel unmoored, doubting everything I ever knew. She said learning the truth of things was worth it. But now I question whether her truth was just more of her penchant to sow chaos, no matter who may be caught in her schemes. Some days I wish I'd never listened to her at all. Others, I can't help but miss her. Even with everything.
Know a little something about that, too.
Have you seen her since then, Savannah? Widziałaś się jeszcze z nią od tego czasu, Savannah?
I did try to. Once. After the corporatists invaded Paradise Island and took over Fairfield. They seemed to let anyone in there. Some boisterous fellow even tried to recruit me.
Safe w jej domu był pusty. Nie wiesz przypadkiem nic na ten temat? Yeah, the safe in her house, it was empty. You don't know maybe something about this?
Yes, and I am ashamed to admit it. Though if she hadn't wanted me to, she wouldn't have told me the code. Same one she used for everything. 15-778.
That is Agent DeVries's identification code, Commander.
She said it had some meaning from her previous life. I'd hoped she'd left something for me, but the safe was empty.
Szkoda, że nie mamy jeszcze jej dziennik. Said that we don't have her diary. Or notebook. To fascynujące, ale muszę ją znaleźć, zanim zrobi coś drastycznego. Do widzenia. That's fascinating, but I really have to find her before she is doing something really stupid. Until the next time.
I know I've no right to ask this of you, but when you find her, please remind her of who she used to be. She's unwell, but I know there's still hope for her.
Dobrze, jak ją znajdę, to wysłucham i dopiero wtedy podejmę decyzję. Alright, when I find her, I will first listen and then I will decide.
That's all I can ask.
Spatial anomaly detected. Physical engagement is not recommended at this time.
To mnie ciekawi. This is making me curious. No to będzie trzeba zinfiltrować. We'll have to infiltrate this. Okay, honestly, szczerze, powiedział, tutaj się kończy stream. Wtedy tak za 15 minut będzie szło dalej w tym Mountain Blade. Na koniec Tales of the Shire. Yeah, so I would say that we interrupt the stream today. And then we move on to Mountain Blade, and then to Tales of the Shire. So, thank you for watching. Dziękuję Tobie za oglądanie. Jak już nie dołączysz, wtedy dobranoc. I miłego weekendu. Albo do później, do za chwilę. Yeah, so if you don't join us, then good night and have a relaxed weekend. Or you can join us in a few minutes. Yeah, if you rewatch this, then here will be something probably for you and one recommendation from YouTube. No, jak to byś oglądał teraz później, no to tu będzie na pewno jakaś rekomendacja dla Ciebie i rekomendacja też od YouTube. Alright. Goodbye. Do widzenia.